Hello, everyone. Hello, Jet. Thanks for joining.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. So today, actually, we'll be having discussions on the Pescademy certificate. The Pescademy certificate. So let me just send that to the group.
Okay.
All right. So we have Emmanuel here also. Emmanuel, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. All right. Basically, it is meant to discuss the Pescademy certificate and how to why one is more important than the other. Why one is more important than the other. We also want to talk about what are the benefits even after certification, benefit after certification, and what are the things both certificates entails and the programs that they will be benefiting from. Right, so while we wait a little bit for people to join, maybe for the next 5 minutes, we can just wait a little bit for more people to join. So when they join, we can start our discussion fully. It's just a discussion that will just take 20 to 30 minutes and we are done. I just joining, you can just type your name and where you're joining from. You can just type your name and where you are joining from. So if you are just joining, just tell us your name and where you're joining from. As we start, just tell us your name and where you're joining from while we wait for As you are joining, tell us your name and where you are joining from. And basically, we'll be discussing about, I said previously, that we'll be discussing about the Pescademy certificate and what does this two entails, because these are questions arising about the certificates, wanting to know, okay, what are the things that certificate entails, what and what would be the benefit after getting the certificate, and all and all and all. So we need to expatiate on this. We need to give more meaning to this and talk about what we have been doing, the course generally. How has it been helping? How are we understanding it? Are we facing any challenges at all? Are we facing any um, challenges, whatever challenges you're facing, just to address that and post that in the comment section. If you're having any challenges over the past week of your course, it's now time for you to just post them in the comment section. Just post them right now in the comment section. Post them so that we can address it at the end of the meeting. Onome from Abekuta, thank you for that. Thank you for joining. Also, yes, I have two people from the team on board with me. It will be wrong if I don't honor their presence by introducing them or telling them or giving the floor to them for them to introduce themselves. So, Mr. Timothy, can you just go ahead and introduce yourself? And yes, we want to meet you. So, Mr. Timothy, can you hear me? Can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself? We want to meet you. Michael Temitope, thanks for joining from Ado-Ekiti. Thanks for joining. How has been your course so far? How has been your week so far? So, as I said, Onome and Michael, kindly paste any questions you have concerning your experience taking your course for the past week and what week are you at the moment? What week are you at the moment? Are you in week one? Are you done with week two? Are you done week three and all? So give us a feedback. What's your feedback about the week? All right, so I'm expecting our comments. I'm expecting our comments. So, Onomek, are you there? If you are there, just try to send in what week are you at the moment. I'm trying to type this in the comment section. So, what week are you at the moment? Without wasting so much of our time, it's already about 10 minutes into the meeting, and I'm going to go straight into the discussion about the certificate. Yes, I'm going to go into the discussion about the certificate. Okay, you said I'm in week two. It's not been easy, really, cause I like taking notes down. All right. Yes. Yes. Uh, why are you finding it hard? Well, it's a video that you can play back, and I believe the the lecture, is it that the lecture or the tutor is too fast? Why are you finding it hard to take notes now? And if you can't take notes, always remember that the PDF will be provided for you. The PDF will be provided for you. Okay, Adams Yakubu, thank you for that. Week two. And okay, since you're in week two, always know that the PDF will be provided for you just after the lecture. Just after the lecture. For instance, now in batch one, provided their PDFs for them to read to go over this week, provided for them. So even though you are not able to take notes, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You are still going to be able to get the handout so that you can go over it again. Anything you miss, you can go over it again. Okay. I'm done with week two. I'm currently on the business analysis course. All right, that's even nice. How many of you, out of Onome, have you been taking any of the business courses at all? That's Emmanuel Adiola. Emmanuel Adiola K. Michael, is Michael still here? Business analysis course. So how has that been for you so far? I believe you're enjoying that. I believe you're enjoying that so much. So business analysis course is one of the course that is going to expose you to the business aspect of how to apply this analytical knowledge to aquaculture sector. Beyond taking the course, you also know how to start your business and uh, how to use this knowledge to help your business grow. So that's why we are introducing this kind of course to you. All right. So okay. Yeah, it's been fantastic. I'm just seeing Adiola's message. I'm just seeing Adiola's message. Okay. Adam Jacobi. Yeah, the branding course and add my certificates. Okay, that's great. When are we going to be able to take the quizzes? Yes, that's very interesting question. There's an issue with that quiz taking, and that is why we had to remove it for now. We had to remove that quizzes for now so that you guys will not be having issues accessing your quiz. So we had to remove the quiz totally for now. So when the quiz is available, we are going to let you know about that. So thank you for that question, Emmanuel Adiola. So when the quiz is available, we are going to let you guys know about the quiz. We are going to let you guys fully aware about the quiz. So this is it. Okay, I can see Adele Yeruda. Adele Yeruda. I'm in week two. Even on Ome, I'm just seeing your comment. No problem then if the PDF will be provided. My problem now is the quiz. How do we take the quiz? All right, so I believe at the moment the quiz is not showing, right? I want to get a response to that. Is the quiz showing or not? The quiz is not showing. It was intentionally removed. Why? Because we want you guys to have a focused learning. We don't want, because there's an issue with the quiz setup. We are having issues in the sense that when the quiz is up, some people say the quiz is being shuffled. From my experience from the last batch, the quiz is being shuffled. So when it's when the quiz is being taken away from the page, it looks like you have not taken it. It looks like it's counting zeros. That's why we want everyone to finish listening to their courses. Then before you finish taking your course for the whole 5 weeks, we are going to upload. Okay. Okay, you are able to sit for week one, but you are not able to sit for week two. No problem. No problem about that. No problem about that. So for week two, don't worry, all the quiz is going to show back, but we don't want you to have issues complaining that you are not able to take your quiz. Like the first issue people were raising, that their quiz was just showing little, it was just counting down to 5 minutes, and our quiz was not able to show. So we don't want that to happen. That's why we basically removed it. So we basically removed that. So let's talk about the certificate now. Okay, yeah, Toluwanimi, Adele Eroda Toluwanimi from Ogun State. All right. So let's talk about the certificate now. So the certification is, I said, is free, and we have the premium. For instance, now we have some premium members. Why do we make the certificate premium? Is because we don't want some people to start paying for premium access again. So we have the premium certificate different from the free certificate. The free certificate is the one you just get for free, in the sense that, why is it free? Being free, we make it just able to access as if okay, yeah, that's one of the premium members joining. Okay, let me change the layout so that is going to be okay. All right, so this is okay now. So as I'm explaining that the free certificate only contains the brand logo, just the one in charge of the scholarship, their brand logo, and from there you are not going to be able to verify your certificate. You're not going to be able to verify certificate, and verification takes a lot of time, because if to verify your certificate means to send it to someone, and when they see your certificate, they'll be able to know that, okay, yes, this is true, that this person generated this certificate from these organizations, will give you that privilege when you access premium membership. So from premium membership, we begin to take you on, okay, some other things that you are not able to learn from the scholarship, like maybe processing, fish processing, details on branding, details on business wise, sending document of business sheets to you to take to to understand better deeply. This is where we have one-on-one interactions with you. This is It's not going to be a live session like this. It's going to be an in-house Google Meet meeting. So it's going to be a one-on-one interaction where we interact with you. We talk about things deeply. We get to ask questions. We get to do it practical wise online, for you to see, okay, this is where you need to think to. This is where you need to, you know, you get access to mentors on board, one-on-one mentorship on board, and so on and so forth. So when we talk about the free certificate will just give you access, and you get that one, you can just go, yeah, I completed this course. And why are we making the premium certificate so very very less, is because if you access our premium certificate for $11, which is in Nigerian naira is 5,000, but in other country the foreign exchange price is different. Some might get it for 8,000 naira, some might get it for 10,000 naira, depending on the regions or from the country that you're accessing it from. I believe Nigerians get it very less because that is where the headquarter of the organization is. But if you are talking about going to countries like Kenya, going to countries like Uganda, going to countries like maybe London or maybe Indian, it's going to be high. Yes, it's going to be high because those countries, their foreign exchange rate is high for them. But if you're in Nigeria, you're privileged to just get 5,000 naira as the premium certificate. And that premium certificate will give you opportunity to intern. You can intern at the organization. You can also partner with the organization to boost maybe your visibility of your brand. We can post you. We have about over 20,000 email lists where we can send your business information to. That's the privilege you can get being on premium certification. And also, we can post you to some organizations when work are opens in fishery sector alone, where work are open. So if you, even though you want to intern maybe for 3 months, we have farms that we can post you at. Maybe you want to do internship, you want to do maybe internship for 3 months, you want to learn it practical wise, and you are in Nigeria, we have some organization firms that can accept you for free. If you are coming from our organization, if you are coming from our place, they can accept you for free. But if you are going by yourself alone, you are paying nothing less than 100 to 150,000 naira. So these are the privileges that you get. So the premium access normally is close to 50,000 to 100,000. But then if you get it through certification, as a premium certification, you'll be getting it as low as that, because we see you as our own student taking our courses as a scholarship, free scholarship courses. So we see you as our own student, that you are taking this course so you can access those trainings for free. Some workshop trainings, some two free workshop trainings, like maybe in fish processing and other related aquaculture courses that you can go into, like snail farming or shrimp farming, and so on and so forth, or how to recycle aquaculture waste for your own benefit to make money in your society. So we do that in certifications. All right, so I want to recognize the presence of Esther. Esther, if you can hear me, you can just say hi. Let me know if you can hear me.
Hi, good evening.
All right, good evening. So as I said that in every occasions like this, we give our graduates scholarship members privilege to share their experience with the current batch. So in the next 5 minutes, you can just share your experience. How were you able to pass through the scholarship program, and tell us what does the premium membership entails for you? Can you advise the fellow batches to join, and so on and so forth? So let's hear you. Let's have you, Esther.
Good evening, everyone. So my name is Esther, like our coordinator already said. So I joined the platform, the stream A bash. I joined I'm a friend to Grace, so she just posted it on our platform, on our WhatsApp platform, that there's a program running. You can do well to apply. So I just felt like I'm a student of Ekiti State University studying science laboratory. I was like, what do I want to do with this stuff? But somehow my space was like, no knowledge is a waste, that I should just go for it. Then luckily, my project topic was related to fishery. My supervisor is a fishery person. So some like, let me go into this thing. And I must say, I'm not disappointed. And I am so happy I joined. Seriously speaking, I've learned a whole lot. And I would advise those people that are in other streams to also calm down and enjoy this program.
All
Fishery
right. So
person,
has what has premium membership been for you?
it has helped me. It has really, the knowledge alone itself, the experience, like to some extent I get to know how we hatch fisheries. I get to have knowledge of fishery that I don't even know about. Like I, even to the extent that I even implemented it to my seminar, and my supervisor was
Wow.
wowed. Like I had to something that it felt like you are in science lab. You won't be able to understand it. I had things to say. So really, it has helped me practically. No, we didn't really do a lot. We didn't do the practical aspect, but I also went to the encouragement made me go to farms and I started learning the practical aspect from how to bring the broodstocks and the hatching process.
All right. So how was your weeks of scholarship been for you in those first 6 weeks? How was it? Was it really easy? How were you able to, being resilient to push through? What was your discouragement? And maybe at some points you were like, can I really move on? And how did you encourage yourself to move ahead?
And the truth is that I am doing the scholarship. I was just thinking, maybe scholarship, let's just do it. Let's just do it. And I was test. I was not expecting that. So doing the normally Nigerian person will just glance through and do wuru wuru and just let's discovered at the point you needed to go through the scripts, the courses before you can answer some of those questions. So I started reading those courses. I started going to the courses because we had um before you answer this, then go to the next. I think there's where the stuff was aligned. You take this, then you
Arrange.
submit. Yeah, so it was arranged. So I was going through it. Later, I started the things I was saying, the informations. I was like, so this is how these fishes are being fed. Like the thing was, I was amazed, like knowing there's some things that you are getting, that you are knowing, and you're just finding happiness. I was just, so this is how these things have been. I didn't even know that these fishes like. So I started having this interest. I started going through it, and I was passing my test. I was happy, but and the person when I was passing my test, I was encouraged like, Esther, you know something about fishery now. So in the first place, I was like, the, initially, will I really be writing tests? Was it necessary? And so, although to some extent, before because I think we were given time to finish the courses, like a particular from this day to at least I think we're given 1 week before we can finish the course. Like you must be able to finish your courses in a week. So I was sometimes I'll be like, schoolwork is stressful. Let me just leave this thing. But I just had the zeal. I just kept going and saw myself finishing the courses and that was getting knowledge and information. So that was what kept me moving, the knowledge and information I was getting there. It was interesting and it was fun.
All right, all right. That's very interesting. Well, these are things I get to hear from others, and I know that truly we've made it in a way that is very simple and very explanatory. So Onome, you have to just become and try to move through with the lectures. They are very simple to learn, understand really. It is very non-technical. For someone that is not a fisheries um, personnel before, we've made it in a way that you'll be able to understand. And why is that? Is because you understand by if the the stuff is structured in a technical manner, though it will if you're someone that is curious, it will push you to research more, to go online more. But then we want you to have a fixed and focused learning in the sense that you can get it in a way that you will understand better. You don't need to go an extra mile to start researching about some technical words. You can really relate and so on and so forth. And most of those stuffs are being explained gradually and being explained gradually in the sense that if any terms is used that is new to you, you try to explain it further so that you can know that okay, when you see this term is used when it's an aquaculture sector, but then this is used when it's human related. And I'm sure that by the end of the course you will also have something to say, just like Esther here, just to testify that yeah, this course is really interesting, and no matter in any area of your life, food is important, and this is an alternative routine that the world is fighting. Just go and make your research online and talk about what is the GDP of aquaculture in contributing to any economy. The largest, one of the largest country farming aquaculture is Egypt, and they are known for tilapia culture. And we've even included tilapia culture in this scholarship course because there are two of most importance is catfish and tilapia. Those two are of high importance. So it's something that beyond this, I want you to have a view that I want to promote food security. And how can I do it? I can do it through the aquaculture sector. And if you have this move, this year that you want to promote food security through aquaculture, you can put food to the table of people. Farmers are very rich. I'm telling you, if you are the one, because people cannot do without eating. If you are just in that circle of the one always making that food available, people will pay you to get food into their belly, right? So that's one thing you must know because without farming, agriculture is the largest employer of labor in the world, is the largest employer of labor. And without farming, nobody's gonna eat, everybody's gonna die. That was the main thing that was given. Man was given to till the ground, to do a lot of things. And if we check the history of farming, we know that farming is not a kind of not attractive or not a very peculiar sector. It's the main sector that everybody needs to go inside it. So that is why if beyond just getting your free certificate, if you join the premium platform, you'll be taught rigorously on business wise, branding wise, even deeply into aquaculture, where we talk about how we come together using different aspects, different knowledge from different aspects. How can they come together to create innovations? We talk in terms of innovation wise, how to do what people are not doing. Yeah, we know everybody will study aquaculture. Everybody have gotten to learn about aquaculture, but how do we beat the market? How do we differentiate ourselves? How do we do something that is different? So this is why people come into the premium access. So when you come into premium access, you get premium value beyond the business analysis course you're taking, beyond the project management. That's where you come to raw discussions. Even after taking your courses, many of you will take your marketing courses, business courses, project management courses. You can do well to come on board as an intern on Pescademy to say, okay, I want to intern and try to operate on project management in relation to aquaculture. How did they do it? How did they go about that? How did they do marketing for aquaculture sector? How did they do branding for aquaculture sector? You can intern in our organizations to do that. So these are the benefits that you'll be getting by joining the premium group. And as I said, that even the premium access for Nigerians is very less. It's just 5,000 naira. But if it's for other countries, it's high because of the foreign exchange rate. Some foreign exchange rate is times five of what you are paid. Some is times two. Some is times three. Some is times 10 self for some countries. But then because this is our locally country for where the headquarter is being situated, that is why it is even lesser for Nigerians. So frequently going on in this ending of second week, as we are entering the third week, we are going to be posting some links either to opt in for the premium certificate. For those that are ready to opt in for the premium certificate, we are going to be giving basically, first batch was not able to get this privilege, but then Esther will look like wow. But then for the first 200 people that are going to be getting their premium certificate, we are going to be giving them on a discount. So, but now I'm not talking about the discount pricing yet. But then there will be a discount for the first 200 people that are going to be getting it, and it's going to be for a limited time, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks is even too much. Maybe 1 week or 10 days. 10 days open to access that. After that, we are going to increase the price to normal. So, all right. If you have a question now, please drop it in the comment section. You have a question now, so we are going to be rounding up in the next 5 minutes. Do you have a question? If you have a question concerning it, okay, I can see you, Michael. I can see you, Fidelis from Edo State. I think I'm noting. I know Fidelis. Fidelis is a constant member, joining always. I can see Michael. Yes, Michael Emmanuel Adiola Adeleye Columbus. Columbus, if you are here, where are you joining from? So if you don't have any questions pertaining either the certificate or pertaining either the course you are taking at all, are going to be ending the call now. So I'm waiting just in 2 minutes, waiting for question. All right. So while I wait for question, yes, Esther, we have someone that is on board with us as Ukikela Emmanuel, is also a team member at Aqua. Is one of the member in charge of extension, fisheries extension, aquaculture extension services. But then, all right, so he has left, but then he's in charge of that. So if there are no other question, yes, I can say thank you all for joining. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Okikiola. Thank you, everyone. So bye for now.